Hi everyone and welcome to another one of our weekly forecast videos. In this video we're going to go through the 3 top trading instruments and see what potential setups we could have there and what are we going to be looking out throughout this week. Okay, make sure to stay until the rest of this video as I'm going to show you what strategies we use to analyze the market, are there any potential setups that we could get involved in, and a lot more valuable information. Alright, before we proceed, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out any of our future videos. Also, if you'd like to receive an information just like this one, what you're about to see in this video on a daily basis, make sure to join our free Telegram channel and you can find the link in the description down below. Alright, without further ado, let's carry on with this video. Now, if you haven't watched our analysis from last week, make sure to do that. But what I always say is that at the beginning of the week, at least, you should be going through the economic calendar and see what potential events and news are there in the next few days, because you want to be prepared for that, as it could affect your decision making when you're trading. Alright? Now, looking at this week, it doesn't look as busy, but you should have in mind that, we're about to begin a September, which means the summer period is over, and so we could see some bigger moves throughout the next few weeks as the liquidity and volumes in the market should pick up. All right, now again, looking at the calendar here, we've got employment change for the US dollar, which is on Wednesday. That's an important one. Before that, on Tuesday, we've got the GDP coming out for the Canadian dollar, which could also bring some volatility, especially if you have some positions including the Canadian dollar, then you should watch out for the events on Tuesday. And obviously on Friday, we've got non-farm payrolls. All right, and that's pretty much all for that week, which could affect price action. All right, now let's begin with the analysis of our instruments. First, I'm going to start off with Bitcoin, where on a daily time frame, we will see where price currently is. Then we're going to step down to the 4-hour time frame, and I'm going to draw out for you a potential triangle pattern that is currently forming on the chart. And then once we go down to the hourly chart, we will then see at what level our continuation idea wouldn't be valid anymore. Okay? So what we talked about last week was price creating a higher high, breaking above all that previous structure here. It then made a little retracement and it then continued that upside move, breaking above the descending trend line and also testing this resistance, which previously acted as support, right? It then made a little retracement to the downside and it continued higher, breaking above that resistance, and it's currently testing it. Okay, now as you can see, since our last video last week, price has been pretty much hovering around that level without breaking below it or continuing higher. Okay, now if I zoom in a bit more, you can see that even better, right? So if I then drop down to the 4-hour time frame, what we can see here is a potential triangle pattern formation, right? This is what we're looking for, and what that means is that it is a continuation pattern, which indicates to us that we could actually see price continuing higher. Okay, now we can see what will be the next levels that price should reach if it breaks out to the upside by using the fib, and we're going to be looking for that much move to the upside, this swing low to swing high. Okay, so we're going to place the fib expansion down here, and then just gonna squeeze in the chart a bit more. So if we're looking for 100% of that move to the upside, then we're looking at this level up here, and that's 52,730, pretty much just below it. Okay, and price is currently at 47,980. All right, now what else could happen? Well, if we see market breaking below the 46k level, so right here, which is just below the previous lows, if we see market doing that, well then we could expect that we might see another drop to the downside. All right, if that happens, then we're going to be looking for the next levels where market could stop and react. But like I said, I'm actually expecting to see a break above previous highs and price continuing higher, like I said, up to this level here. Okay, If you do have any long positions right now, you can hold them and expect an upside continuation. If you see, like I said, price, let me just step down to the hourly for that. If we do see price continuing lower, breaking below this previous low and continuing below the 46k level, well then we could be looking for short opportunities instead. Okay, so basically, again, if you have any long positions, keep them open and watch out for price action. And if you don't have any trades, then what I would suggest you can do is to wait for that break above, possibly a retest of this previous high as well, and you can then get involved in some long positions. Okay, we have a long bias here, but like I said, everything is possible, so watch out for the 46k level. If we have a break below that level, well then we're not going to be looking for long trades. Alright, the next instrument on our list is the euro dollar. We're going to start off again from the daily time frame, and after the news on Friday, post press conference, we had an upside push taking price a little bit higher, and although we did expect for market to make that upside push but then come back immediately, leaving a wick or something that would indicate to us that price will go back to the downside, that didn't happen. Instead of that, we had a little pullback and market is currently still trading to the upside. Okay, then on the 4-hour time frame, we are still in that upside move. So short term, we're expecting for price to continue a little bit higher. And then I'm going to show you to what levels that continuation is most likely to continue down on the hourly time frame. All right, let's step onto the chart. Okay, look at the daily time frame here. This is the push that we had on Friday, which didn't give us any entry at all. And so if I step down to the 4-hour time frame, what I expected was for price to enter this zone right here, which is a reversal zone, leave a long wick to the upside or something like this that would indicate to us that price will go back to the downside. Like I said, that didn't happen and price is holding inside of this zone. So I think before that drop, there could be, a continuation to the upside. Okay, looking at the 4-hour chart here, what I would say is most probably, we've got a resistance right here. Let me just do a straight line for this one, like that. And we've also got previous highs up at this level. Okay, we've got some resistance up here as well, which is below this one. So anywhere price could reverse easily. Okay, so if you are going to be looking for any day trading opportunities, I would suggest that you can definitely look for some long opportunities on the smaller time frames, but you should take out your trades anywhere that you see price reversing. Okay, long-term bias, obviously we are expecting for the euro dollar to continue higher, but before that I think there's going to be another push. So that's why I'm saying look out for trades if you want to, but don't expect a long-term continuation to the upside here. All right, that's how the hourly chart looks. We've got a fib expansion on this swing low to swing high right here, and that's where we got those levels from. All right, so basically again the idea is for a short term upside continuation, and like I said, if you drop down to a lower time frame and if you want to trade the euro dollar, that's what you can be looking for. Of course, if price comes all the way down here, breaking below this low here, well then we're going to be looking for opportunities in the opposite direction. If you find this video helpful, make sure to give us a like and also leave a comment down below if you like any of those setups or if you are trading any of them. That will help our video to reach out as many people as possible. Also, if you want to receive our specific trade signal as well as daily analysis on all of our watch list with a lot more detailed information, make sure to join our premium Telegram channel by getting in touch with us. Okay, check out all the links in the description down below and follow us across all social media as well. Alright, and now moving on to gold, the last instrument that we want to have a look at. So what we're going to see there is that on a daily time frame, price is most likely to continue higher. We've got pretty much the same situation as to euro dollar. Then we're going to step down to the 4-hour time frame. where market has just created a higher high and we're now anticipating a higher low as well. And then on the hourly time frame, we want to see what levels to look out for. All right, so here's the chart on gold. Now, like I said, just like with the euro dollar, short term we are expecting for price to continue higher, but you should have in mind that at a certain point it could reverse back to the downside. Okay, now looking at the 4-hour time frame, like I said, price has just broken above previous resistance, creating a higher high, and we are currently seeing this pullback, which could possibly create a higher low as well, and we could then look for long opportunities if you want to. Now, if I go back to the daily time frame, like I said, I'm only looking for a short-term upside move, so I think price could stop and reverse right around this level 1870, which is this previous low here. Okay, so probably not spot on and bang on the level, but right inside of this zone here, we're going to be expecting a reversal and market possibly going back to the downside. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, or do you know what, instead of that, I'm going to drop down to the hourly chart, and like I said, we can see that break out even better here. Now, if you're going to be looking for entries right now, then that means you've got about $30 of stop loss for a potential gain of about $55, right? So that gives you a decent risk to reward ratio. You can wait for a retest of that level, maybe a reversal signal, and that will give you an even more confirmed entry. Okay, now although I am expecting for price to continue higher, especially after that strong push, and because price didn't come back immediately, that's why I think we're going to see higher values. But obviously, if we do see price coming back below this news candle right here, well then we are going to be looking at a different case scenario. That's why I suggest that you place your stop losses just below that candle here, and this is the most significant level right now. Okay, so that's pretty much all. Obviously, if you've got any questions, write them down in the comment section, and I'm going to make sure that I'll answer each one of them. And also follow us on TradingView so you can see many more of our trading setups and ideas. Alright, that's all. Take care everybody, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to watch our last 2 videos where you can find more valuable information. Check out our channel for more trading related videos. I wish you all a successful trading, and I'll see you next time.